Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Grizzlies center Steven Adams.
The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the tunnel, determined to give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt in this game.
No, exactly, VA. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position.
Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we can see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Now, here's Bane. Clock is at 3. Off target from three-point range. Here's Towns. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Morant against Edwards. Back to Bane. Lets it go with a 3. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
Gobert, good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And how far has Rudy Gobert come? I mean, firing now with confidence off the pass.
On the wing, Bane. He's guarded by Russell. Morant, right side. pass to Bain. The three. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Now here's Morant. Outside, Bain. Knocks down the three ball. Bain's got 6.
If anybody has questions why John Morant went second overall in 2019, it's his ability to move the ball and create hoops for not only himself, but others.
Russell against Morant. Here is Edwards. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
It's Brooks on the wing. Adams with the screen on Towns. Brooks kicks to Bain. Outside for Jackson. Shoots the three. That one doesn't drop. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Bain. 6 points for him. To end the run. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Out to Russell. 46 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Down low. And there's Edwards on the assist by Russell. That's 7 points for Anthony Edwards.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Morant. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Adams' shot is off.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Outside, Towns. Back to Russell. Jacks up a three. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spot. Oh, with authority.
That is a monster finish.
Oh.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Now Bain. Brooks outside. From deep three-point range, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Edwards. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 9-point game. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Russell against Morant. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Sinks the triple. Towns has got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
And it's Morant missing.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Prince finds Gobert. Over Adams, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Morant scanning the floor. The Grizzlies with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 12.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Edwards kicks to Russell. Back to Edwards. Elbow shot is on the way. The shot off that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He set some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
For three, Edwards, and the three ball is good. Edwards got 12 points in the game.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
The pass to Bain. Brooks dishes to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. It's good. Adams has got his first 2 points.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Morant against Russell. Gobert the pass to Edwards. Kicks it out to Prince. And another three for Minnesota.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Pass to Russell. Prince outside. Timberwolves passing it around. 40 seconds left now here in the second. Outside Russell. Towns in the corner. Over Bain. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Here's Morant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Memphis shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Bain sets the screen for Morant. Fires from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step... With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court for Minnesota, McDaniels is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Reed. And it's Noel in at the 2 spot. That shot wide open. How did you react, Richard, to the changes in rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that it's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual fouls. So the referees cleaned it up perfectly.
Here's Green. He can't get it to go. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Noel. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Anderson outside. Pass to Noel. It's rebounded by Memphis. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long. And by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Can't hit from in close.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And here's Jones. They kick it out to Green. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Here's McLaughlin. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Over in the corner, McDaniels to the wing right side. And Reed has it in the corner. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
From the arc. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Anderson wide open, tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Inside, kicks it out to Jones. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He is in a zone right now. Every 3 he puts up seems to be going down.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Right side Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got 9.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. 13-point lead.
And maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Russell has the ability to change pace and knows when to be aggressive.
Green with a screen on Russell. Outside, Green. Three-pointer. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Russell with it. Prince outside. Back to Russell. Shot clock at 6. An easy 2 points on the layup. Russell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
So shifty with the ball in his hands. Russell changes pace with the best of it.
Now here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Defended by Towns. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Substitution on the court.
Up top, Russell. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Minnesota on top, leading by 14. And do not go. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Grizzlies trail by 14. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Watch the screen.
Brooks kicks to Bain. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 14. And it's Russell in the corner. Fires the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. And for Memphis, they're shooting 40% from the field. Morant sets a screen for Bain. And finished off by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Towns, a screen on Morant. Outside, Towns. Over Jackson. Out to Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Russell passes to Gobert. It's Prince on the wing. Towns finds Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Here's Gobert. Back to Edwards. It's stolen by Adams. To the inside. And a lot of contact on that one. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. Triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
the previous play is under
action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Outside, Towns. Back to Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Morant kicks to Bain. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Edwards dishes to Gobert and finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Morant outside. It's not going to go for him.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Gobert the pass to Russell. Out to Edwards. Hits it from three-point range. Edwards got 19 points.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Morant passes to Adams. Outside for Jackson. It's stolen by Edwards. For the finish. And Edwards with the stuff.
And you cannot deny Edwards' pure speed, running the floor like a man on a mission.
From deep. And that one's good. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter. There's 1:38 left in the fourth. Timberwolves leading by 13. Outside Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Clock at 6. It's Edwards on the wing. No one covering. 23 points in the game.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Timberwolves.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brooks kicks to Morant. From deep three-point range, Morant with another miss. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. They led the game at 1 point by 20, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Left side, Edwards. 5 on the clock. Over Bain. And that one goes long. Brooks with no one around. Can't connect. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for today.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. 4-3. Knocks down the triple.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Now here's Tatum. The D's right on him. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Brown with the steal.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Now here's Russell. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Edwards against Brown. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Really love how Brown distributes the ball, keeping his eyes moving at all times.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Now here's Russell. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Brown passes to Horford. Outside Tatum. 5 on the clock. Smart outside. Drills it from deep. Smart has got 5 now.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Now here's Russell. To the wing, right side. Towns for 3. The rebound, Celtics. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to fill the lane and get where he needs to be.
Smart passes to Tatum. On the take. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Prince. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Towns.
Good job that time by Horford to contest without fouling.
Towns can't get it to go. Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. 1 minute left to play in the first quarter. Some solid defense from Russell.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. you don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Left side, Tatum. Russell against Smart. Shot clock at 5. Williams with the screen. Here's Tatum. That won't go either for Tatum. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Prince from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Smart passes to Tatum. He gets it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so the first quarter is in the books.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3. Now here's Horford. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Tatum with it. Prince is there. And it's Tatum missing. Minnesota has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Russell, the pass to Towns. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Towns has got 5 now.
If Towns gets a good look at the 3, you feel like it's going in. You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Smart for 3. Boston, no good that time either. Minnesota has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Outside for Russell. No one near him. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% 3, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Now here's Edwards. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Tatum, looking for his first basket still in this one. Can't hit from in close.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now here's Russell. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The shot by Towns, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Tatum passes to Horford. Here's Brown. We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the three-point shot, the skill level of the players, the athleticism, I think you're going to continue to see teams play with a lot of pace because that's easier in terms of producing points. And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Outside Edwards. No good with the triple. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Edwards. Give him 8 points now. Now here's Russell. Over Smart. Horford pulls it in.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
And here's Brown for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Uneasy, 2 on the layup. Edwards has got 10 points.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Here's Brown. Offensive rebound.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Oh, there's the alley. And Horford powers it home.
Now Horford going upstairs to dominate on that power throwdown.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Russell from outside. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by the Celtics. Smart outside. And Horford powers it home.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's Griffin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. Noel, no good. Well, the Celtics shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Brogdon, the pass to White. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Grant.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Here's Noel. Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Griffin passes to Brogdon. Another shot. And another shot. White for 3. Unable to get that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They led the game at one point by 20. And that's an intentional foul.
Williams, first personal foul, first team foul.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Outside, Anderson. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. And they'll get another chance to the left wing. Tries again. Doesn't go that time. For Boston, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Noel. Back to Daniels. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by White. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Outside Brogdon.
Timberwolves foul. Jordan McLaughlin. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Williams from long range. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. McDaniels can't hit. Intercepted. Pass to Reed. Outside McDaniels.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Lobs it up. It's deflected.
One of the things you just love and respect and admire about Brogdon, he just makes plays that help his team.
Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Outside Anderson. Off the mark there with a three. Boston has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Gallinari. Tries again. Outside Williams. Back to Griffin. Pass to Williams. And here's Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. And Brogdon with the stuff.
It's nice to see when Brogdon doesn't settle for the layup, instead going in there to finish with power.
Here's McLaughlin. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Brogdon. Oh, and there's the... And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal fouls.
Previous play is under review.
Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. The first free throw is good.
Well, I love the leadership of Brogdon. Always hard at work for his team. He's facilitating, communicating, providing offensive energy and direction. Love what this guy brings to the court. Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. The three ball. Oh, he got hacked up. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Team foul. Shooting from Minnesota. Anthony Towns. 3 shots.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this.
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Boston home, Celtics Entertainment.
Reset.
And that one falls for Towns.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and catch is generally among the best in the league.
So Boston ends up going with a new group, and he makes all 3. 34 seconds left in the third. Outside, Brown. Driving to the basket, and Brown with the stuff.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Outside, Russell. Soft touch off the glass. Russell's got 6.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
And so it's Minnesota up 15. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the small forward.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
It's Edwards on the wing. Down low. The shot by Towns, no good. A difficult situation for Boston. Tatum passes to Horford. Smart outside. Back to Horford. Kicks it out to Smart. On the wing, Tatum. Smart with a bucket.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Minnesota shooting an average of 43% from the floor. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Russell up top, defended by Smart. Towns passes to Russell. Over to the wing, outside Edwards. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Minnesota calls timeout. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to fool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep growing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
Tatum with it. And the Celtics, another three.
This has been fun to watch. I mean, they've managed to go on a run just when it looked like this might be over.
And what a huge injection of energy they got here in crunch time. Suddenly, they're an offensive juggernaut.
Pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Towns. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Brown against Edwards. Kick out to Brown. Back to Tatum. Puts it up from 17, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Tatum's got 7 points for the quarter.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
And here's Edwards. They get the rebound. Towns. Edwards against Brown. Outside for Russell. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Tatum finds Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. To the wing on the left. Horford for three. Gets the three ball to go. And now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Boston.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. Launches it. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Horford, a screen on Edwards. And here's Brown for three. Towns with a rebound.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Now Edwards. Towns up top. Outside for Russell. Fires for three. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Up top, Tatum. The shot. Money.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
Now here's Edwards. And so it's Minnesota with the W. This was a hard-fought, well...
expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3.
Well, the painted area might as well be Rudy Gobert's domain. He uses every bit of that size and length to assert his dominance.
Now, here's Garland. Drops in the layup for 2.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Russell with it. Back to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Here's Russell following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. And it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
Tries the spin move. Mitchell passes to Garland. He kicks it to Okoro. From deep. It's rebounded by Towns. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Garland against Russell. Mitchell outside. In the corner, it's Mobley. Mitchell finds Garland. Gobert with the block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Russell against Garland. Pass to Prince. Minnesota again turning it over.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Russell against Garland. Passes it to Mitchell. Driving inside. And there it is for him.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Here's Mitchell. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Shot from the low block. Yep, that one goes.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
Timberwolves trail by 4. 1:25 left in the first quarter. Back to Russell. Prince outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Count that one.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Okoro setting the pick for Mitchell. The tray. Great D that time from Edwards. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And it goes down 2 points.
Oh, man, how good is he at turning on the Jets and getting to that next level? D'Angelo Russell, fearless, driving on the interior.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Pass to Okoro. Over Prince. Gobert with the block. Edwards against Mitchell. Prince kicks to Edwards. With the drive, it's a tie game here in Cleveland. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
The Timberwolves, 10. Man, your Cavaliers use this team.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
You know, I like the confidence that they've shown here early on.
They're working together so well, and there's a level of certainty that comes from trusting one another.
So on the floor for Minnesota, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
The pass to Okoro. Garland left side. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 3. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Edwards inside, covered by Mitchell, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Rudy Gobert is one of the game's dominant big men. He understands how to use his length and his size defensively, and he's figured out how to fit in. This guy is an outstanding screener offensively.
Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes, rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And Doris, you know, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Mitchell wide open. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. Garland against Russell. Kicks to Prince. Right side, Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Okoro passes to Allen. Now, here's Okoro, guarded by Prince. Okoro shot is off.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Edwards against Mitchell. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. He takes it in and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. There's the three. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the lob to Towns.
You know, in a very short period of time, because he's got such a versatile skill set, some people are already comparing Towns to Hakeem. Wow.
Here's Mitchell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Now, here is Russell. Here's Gobert. Tries again. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Here's Allen. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Edwards finds Towns. Back to Edwards. Towns, high post. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards against Mitchell. Shot from the top of the key. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Pass to Okoro. 6 to shoot. Watts again. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Substitution on the court.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be... We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Stevens in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Rubio. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Can't cash in from the high post. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers, trailing by 5.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Now, here's Rubio. 4 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Unable to get that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. McLaughlin, the pass to McDaniels. Count the basket. McDaniels got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Here's Reed. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
On the free throw, no good. LeVert finds Love. Passes it to Stevens. For 3. That's tipped. Lopez goes back up. Reverses. Reed with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Timberwolves leading by 6. Here's McLaughlin. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. McLaughlin, the pass to McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Nice defense by Rubio, making an effort to frustrate his man.
Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Anderson against Love. Pass to Stevens. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
For Cleveland, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Here's McLaughlin. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And there's the pass to Reed. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Reed. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Rubio outside. Passes to Stevens. All alone. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Rubio. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Love dishes to Lopez. Pass to Stevens. Cleveland moving it around. And Lopez throws it down.
Boy, it makes it look easy. Lopez barely has to jump to throw it down.
Here's McLaughlin. And that one, good. McLaughlin's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And Rubio kicks to Love. Takes the three. And no good that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. A nice shot by Anderson. And now a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Good on the three-point shot. Love's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Cleveland.
You have to stay attached to Kevin Love when he is out in space. This guy's three-point ability is one of his greatest weapons. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Love with the screen for Rubio. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. Right. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the three, the small forward. The putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
If you don't check out Rudy Gobert, you deserve to get dunked on.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. It's up a three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Edwards passes to Prince. Connects from three-point range. Prince has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Mitchell against Edwards. Okoro setting the pick for Mitchell. Now, here's Okoro. Not a lot of room. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
This guy has got great positional size at the 2 guard. Isaac Okoro can be challenging to guard.
Good on the second free throw. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And he gets the whistle for the 30-second call. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Outside Garland. Mitchell outside. Mitchell is double. Okoro wide open. He fired. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
Russell dishes to Towns. Edwards kicks to Towns. Back to Edwards. From deep. Kept alive to the right side. Prince against Mobley. Gobert. The putback. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Mitchell passes to Garland. Back to Mitchell. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Timberwolves leading by 10. Russell with it. Garland picks him up. And here's Prince outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Prince has got 6 points in the quarter.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. From past the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And here's Russell. Prince outside. And here's Edwards from the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
And he nails the third. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Garland. He kicks to Mitchell. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Garland for 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Minnesota leading by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Timberwolves.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Prince against Mitchell. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. 30 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Cavaliers foul. Darius Garland. His first. Second team foul.
And he makes the first.
Line for the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards taking 2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here are the Cavaliers. It's an 18-point game. Here's Garland. Gobert with the block. And they get it back. Here's Mitchell. Will it go? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear, even inside. Draws the foul there.
Now Russell kicks it to Edwards. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did.
Live on Smitty, sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, B.A. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Shot clock at 3. From the arc. That one's good from Bane on the assist by Brooks.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bane. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
Pass to Gobert. Morant against Russell. Towns a screen on Morant. Now here's Towns. Back to Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Morant, the pass to Bane. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Edwards. Towns a screen on Jackson. Here's Edwards. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And just crashes the glass with effort and intensity. I mean, how do you box a guy out like Towns?
And here's Bane. Morant with a screen on Russell. The drive by Bane. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Outside Russell. The kick out to Edwards. And the three off target. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Now here's Morant. On the wing, Bane. From outside the arc. And Ja Morant good for 3.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own 3.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Now here's Morant. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And stolen by Bane. Morant with it. Russell covering. The drive by Morant. Russell with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Now here's Towns. Here's Gobert. And he drops it in from the low post.
Entering the league raw offensively, Gobert's developed a few moves in the inside.
And he's going for the oop here. Russell against Morant. Edwards for 3. The shot won't fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. Launches a 3. And another miss by Memphis. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Russell. Out to the right wing. Jackson against Towns. Pass to Prince. Just 5 on the clock. And it's powered home by Towns.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Morant with it. Russell covering. Outside for Brooks. Bane with it. 5 points in the game. Over Edwards. Got a hand on it. Stolen by Bane. And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Left side, Morant. Outside, Bane. 6 to shoot. Pass to Adams. The shake.
And the defensive chops of Gobert just knows how to hold down the fort for his team.
Prince can't hit. Memphis trailing here. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Russell against Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Desmond Bane.
They're so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
And anytime a player is asked about pressure, they'll say, I don't feel it. Smitty, I don't believe it.
No, you shouldn't be. I think what they're doing is, obviously, you don't want to show weakness. And it's about different players, how they manage it. And I think some players do a better job than others. Quick decision-making of Desmond Bane, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
Pass to Edwards. Towns with the ball. Now Edwards. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Morant. Brooks, right side. Here's Bane, guarded by Russell. From downtown, and again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Making use of these corner spots. Bane is especially dangerous from this area.
Russell against Morant. Russell to pass to Towns. Here's Prince. And here's Russell. Pass to Prince. Here's Towns. Adams grabs the miss.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Bane, the pass to Morant. Up and over Russell. Morant, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
1:52 left in the first half. Shot is good by Edwards.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Morant, no good.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Edwards, the pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. Here's Prince. Adams covering. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Towns a screen on Morant. Russell to pass to Towns. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Bain. Here's Adams. And they go to the intentional foul. That free throw no good.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you night in and night out is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Morant against Russell. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Towns. Here's Prince. No good from outside. And here's Morant outside. Drains the triple. Morant's got 8.
Smooth shot from Ja Morant. Coach has to love that confident play.
Gobert with a screen on Bain. Fires, high post. And it's in! Oh! Valley, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bain.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
We've got Jalen Noel. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Long range from the inbound. Rebounded by Green. Memphis has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Fires the 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
I love the elevation Danny Green gets on his jumper. Makes him tough to defend from distance.
Here's McLaughlin. On the wing, Noel for 3. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Memphis has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. Outside Jones. Anderson covers. Pass to Conchar. Here's Tillman. Nice D from Reed. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. Off target with the 3. Memphis trailing here. Jones from outside. Oh, my. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was
The previous play is under review.
In 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one. And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
There's no way Coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter.
Memphis foul. Xavier Tillman. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Jones. They are so close to taking the lead.
This is one of those games where momentum is key.
Outside, Green. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Nas Reed. And the free throw, no good.
And though he's a physical, tough-minded individual, Danny Green's averaged less than one free throw attempt per game over his career. That's surprising.
For the lead. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Pass to Reed. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Noel, 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's McDaniels.
The thing about Danny, he can swallow you up defensively. Love his aggressive style.
Jones in the post. Pass to Tillman. Fires it from 18. The shot, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Driving inside to the inside. Outside Anderson. Outside McDaniels. The Grizzlies pull it in. And here's Memphis now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Pure from three-point range.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. The Timberwolves have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. Towns a screen on Bain. Edwards. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Morant with it. Towns covering. From deep, Bain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
It only takes a couple to fall for Desmond Bain to hit his groove. Then after that, he is rolling.
Russell to pass to Gobert. Here's Prince. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Steven Adams.
Certain things make Prince a tough cover. Strength, long arms, quickness that can surprise you.
At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 17-5 run. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Lots of room. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Outside Edwards. And he drives it.
I saw it. Wow.
And he saw it.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And Edwards slams it in.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by a bucket. And time to step away. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position, filling out the middle.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? He came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Russell to pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Bane. Edwards can't hit. Memphis leading. Pass to Bane. Jackson outside. Morant with it. And then Morant with the dunk.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
Outside Russell. Edwards with it. Outside for Russell. Pass to Prince. And a miss there on the triple. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And here are the Grizzlies now. And then Morant with the dunk.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Here's Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assist.
And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Edwards. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. Over to the left wing. Towns for 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
Up top, Bane. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And he drops the first.
The shooting of Desmond Bane, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Towns from behind the arc. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the 4th quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
And the basket by Bane.
When you need to get 3 points right back, Desmond's the man you want on the job.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Prince. Outside for Russell. Now here's Towns. Back to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Throw it down on the lob.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Here's Brooks. 1:52 left in the game. Outside Morant. He takes it in. That one's good for 2.
What an athlete this guy is. Ja Morant is talented at staying in control.
Russell against Morant. Russell to pass to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Morant, pass to Adams. Bane against Russell. Now here's Bane, tightly guarded, misses the layup. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Here's Prince, guarded by Bane. Edwards for 3. They get it back. Here's Gobert. Here's Prince, beyond the arc. And he sinks it. And that one brings him within 1.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3 is up. Towns with a rebound.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
The kick out to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Bane. Pass to Prince. To take the lead. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so it's the Grizzlies who...
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2. All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
The kick out to Brown. Outside, Smart. Back to Brown. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Out to the right wing. Edwards inside, guarded by Smart. Here's Russell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Brown against Edwards. Brown the pass to Tatum. Smart kicks to Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Clock at 4. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Towns.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
And Brown drops them both. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Now, here is Russell. Out to the right wing. Towns, the pass to Russell. And shot on the way. And that one hits back iron. Brown against Prince. Horford dishes to Tatum. Back to Horford. Towns with the defensive effort.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Prince finds Russell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Russell's got his second basket of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Brown feeling out a bit to the paint. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Brown.
Not easy trying to compete with the toughness of Williams, especially when he's near the rim.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Out to Edwards. Back to Russell. Goes up on the wing. Count that one. Russell's got 6.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Down low. Edwards there. Horford no luck. Timberwolves leading by 4. Outside Russell. Passes it to Prince. Horford against Towns. Gobert down low. Rebound by Williams. Celtics trail by 4. The kick out to Tatum. Right side, Williams. Celtics passing it around. And it's Brown missing. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Prince outside. Pass to Edwards. For the 3. Offensive rebound. And Gobert kicks to Towns. And here's Prince outside. Horford with the rebound. The Celtics have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Timberwolves leading by 4. There's the pass to Towns. Back to Russell. The 3 ball. Drills the 3-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
Good form. on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
Here's Brown. There's the drive. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Towns the pass to Russell. Back to Towns. Over Horford. And no good in the last second attempt this time. D'Angelo Russell getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Here is Russell. Following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Outside, Towns. Here's Edwards. And too long on the shot.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Over in the corner, Brown. Outside, Tatum. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Now here's Gobert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Towns. Out to the wing. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Russell finds Prince. Shot clock at 6. Driving in.
And you know what helps Williams defensively? He just keeps moving his feet, and he has such quick reaction.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Now here's Tatum. Outside Williams. And here is Tatum. Smart on the wing. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Smart's got his first 3 points of the game.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Russell against Smart. Russell feeling it out a bit. Out to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brown. Really left alone that time. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And stolen by Prince. Towns with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Back to Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this is Edwards' game, and when he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And Edwards drops them both. Celtics trail by 6. outside, Smart. In the corner, Tatum with it. Brown outside. In the corner, Smart with it. There's 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Edwards passes to Russell. Back to Edwards. We've got 1:18 left in the first half of the game. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And the shot goes down. Gobert's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
The kick out to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Russell passes to Towns. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And that's why Cat went first overall. This dude is 6'11" with perimeter skills, a sweet shot, and unstoppable when he's on.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5, but 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Edwards kicks to Prince. Brown against Edwards. Beyond the arc. And so it's Minnesota bringing the
The Boston Celtics, 16.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Gallinari is out there with Williams. Then there's Vonleh. Then there's Derek White. And it's Brogdon in at the 2 spot. Here's Brogdon following the basket by Kyle Anderson. Brogdon the pass to Williams. Outside to Brogdon. Back to Williams. Over in the corner, White. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
Here's McLaughlin, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the 3rd.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute play. And it's White missing. Timberwolves leading by 10. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed, goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Williams. No points in the game yet for him. White, wide open. He fired. Good on the triple.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Here's McLaughlin. The kick out to Anderson. Launches a 3. Traps in the tray. Anderson's got the lead up in 12 now for the Timberwolves.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Williams. Here's White. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Noel. Gallinari against Anderson. To the left wing. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Vonleh. Celtics trail by 12. Passes it to Gallinari. The Celtics working the ball around now. Williams finds White. And it's off from three-point range. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Over to the wing. Anderson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
From the stripe. Vonleh with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. A 12-point game. The kick out to Williams. Launches it. Boston again missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Noel passes to McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
The wide open look here for Vonleh. Off target from outside. Minnesota leading by 12. Over in the corner, McDaniels. 1:04 left to play in the third. Here's Reed. Misses off the right iron.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Williams for 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. Here's Reed. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Anderson passes to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Noel. Three-pointer, and there's a foul called on Naz Reid. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the board.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. To end the cold streak. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Brown the pass to Horford. Comes up empty down low. Timberwolves leading by 12. Outside Russell. Right wing. Outside Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Off target with his 3. Celtics trail by 12. And they double up Brown. Inside, there's Williams. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Back to Edwards. No one near him. A fadeaway. Kicks it out to Prince. Back to Towns. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game. That sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Celtics trail by 12. Tatum with it. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow.
What is he doing? You gotta get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much airspace. What?
Outside, Russell. The kick out to Towns. Back to Russell. Williams with the block. Now Brown. Now here's Tatum. And stolen by Prince. Russell passes to Towns. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And the pass to Brown. He dishes it to Tatum. Outside Williams. Back to Tatum. Four on the clock. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Led by as many as 14 points. Kicks it out to Prince. Another miss by Minnesota. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum passes to Smart. Outside, Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Shoots over Towns. Knocks it loose. Timberwolves leading by 9. Outside Prince. Towns down low. Guarded by Tatum. Towns, no luck. Well, for the Celtics, this one not looking good. Brown outside. There's the dish to Tatum. Pass to Williams. And he banks in the layup.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Outside, Russell passes it to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Hangs home the trifecta. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Russell. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Smart. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And here's Russell. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
And as they gear up for this challenge on the road, a look at the Cavs team bus getting to the arena. It's all business for these guys tonight. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3. They get it again. Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Here's Prince. 6 on the shot clock. Towns for 3. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Outside Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Prince grabs the miss.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Russell against Garland. Outside for Mitchell. And stolen by Edwards. That shot off. And Cleveland the other way now. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Towns finds Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Edwards has got his second basket of the game.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
Mitchell, a screen on Russell. Outside for Mitchell. The 3 from Okoro. And another miss by Cleveland. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Pass to Mitchell. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Now here's Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Edwards. To the left side wing. The 3 is up. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, I think you just got to tip your hat to Allen. I mean, when he's hitting that, just say good shot.
Outside Russell. Here's Prince. 3-pointer. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Pass to Towns. Back to Prince. Here's Towns. Right side Russell. Here's Gobert. And a missed layup.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell takes a three. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 14-3 run. Here's Russell. The Cavaliers pull it in. And it's Okoro penetrating. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
And a deep three from Russell. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck. Plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the league saw a dramatic rise in the number of take fouls to stop the fast break. Clark, was the time right to make a change?
No doubt about it, B.A. Anything that slows down the game in an artificial manner needs to be eliminated from the game. So I think it was overdue, but the fact that they got to this point is good.
Now here's Russell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Gobert. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Allen. The Cavs trailing. Okoro on the wing. Back to Garland. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Aggressive defense from Towns there, staying all over the shot and getting a clean block.
Outside Russell. Pass to Prince. Back to Russell. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Fast break Cleveland. And Mitchell with the slam.
The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success.
Russell against Garland. Russell to pass to Towns. Here's Edwards. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Towns. There's the triple. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here comes Cleveland. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Here's the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Edwards, a pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Garland. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Russell against Garland. Pass to Edwards. And we're going to have a jump ball. Clock at 6. Towns passes to Russell. The 3. Goes back up. Gobert. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Mitchell, a screen on Russell. Outside for Mitchell. This one for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
From deep, Mitchell hits the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first half. Pass to Prince. Outside Russell with the drive. And here's Edwards outside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Okoro. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Garland against Russell. Pass to Towns. Now here's Russell, guarded closely. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. The 3 from Russell. Can't hit that one. Cleveland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Now Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. And now it's just a 2-point Minnesota lead.
If they can run out the clock here, no need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Mitchell against Edwards. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Towns. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Towns has got 6 points.
Well, you talk about guys that can score from all 3 levels. I think Big Cat is right at the top of that list, especially if you condense it to just big guys. He can do it facing up or with his back to the goal.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Kyle Anderson, Jordan McLaughlin out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's McDaniels in at small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Anderson for 3. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Reid passes to Anderson. Out to the wing. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Wade. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Right wing. Pass to Rubio. Back to Love. Shoots. Takes the 3. Wade misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's McLaughlin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for Minnesota.
Both good from the line that time. The Cavs trailing. And here's Rubio. Changes up. And he lays it up and in.
The ball on the string now. Rubio using change of pace to get the shot he needs. I like it.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Reid finds Anderson. Now here's McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Back to Anderson. And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's foul number 2 for him.
They're at the limit already. That to me is just lazy defense.
Here's McLaughlin. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Lopez against Anderson. Pass to Wade. The three. Knocks down the long J.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Rubio. And here's Reed. Shoots over Lopez. Nice touch on the shot from close range. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Rubio passes to Lopez. Double clutches. Reed with the rebound.
Gets caught showboating there. But hey, he had room. Just don't get many chances to add some style. Sometimes you got to go for it. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
That shot, no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. Rubio finds Love. Here's Wade. Outside Rubio to the middle. Now Lopez. That one no good. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Anderson with space. Rubio with the rebound.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Pass to Wade. And here's Rubio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Lopez gets it to go. And it's now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
You know, slick play that time by Rubio, doing what the guard's supposed to, force the defender to make a decision. And when he does, Rubio able to find the roller where he can do something with the ball.
Pass to Reed. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Reed's gotten 4 this quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Love. Here's Wade. McDaniels covering. Stolen by Reed. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Noel. Kicks it out to Anderson. From inside. Rubio with the rebound. Outside Love. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Minnesota in the lead. On the court for the Cavaliers. Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Ricky Rubio, and it's Stevens in at the 2-guard spot. Back to Edwards. Towns on a screen. Out left to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Sinks it from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns is a dangerous shooter from the perimeter, and it's his excellent shot selection that helps him be so efficient from there.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He focused on perimeter play at both ends. On D, he wants to prevent open looks from deep. And at their own end, he thinks they can create better shots with better ball movement. We'll see if he gets his wish. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Well, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Shoots over Mobley. Gobert with it. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Garland with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Pass to Mitchell. The three from Okoro. Rebound Minnesota. They've led by as many as 11. Mobley against Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Towns. Shoots over Mobley. Towns gets the bucket. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Garland against Russell. The three from Okoro. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Russell. Pass to Prince. Now here's Russell. There's the three. Mobley grabs the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Mitchell's shot is good.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Prince. Back to Edwards. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Outside for Mitchell. To take the lead. Shot blocked.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Oh, he muscles it in. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in the previous games, to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And all Russell has to do is push out the distractions and focus on the task at hand. He can do this.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots. Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Russell finds Edwards. Nice move. There's the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Edwards against Mitchell. Back to Garland. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
And that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Up top, Edwards. Checked by Mitchell. To the left wing. Back to Towns. Outside for Russell. Misses the 3. Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Here's the break. Here's Towns. It's good!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes, it's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
Towns with the ball. And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this.
Allie, thank you as always.